What if, instead of trying to document absolutely everything all at once, we took a pragmatic first step, just one single step that delivers immediate clarity and builds some serious momentum?
The core idea here is a really fundamental shift in how you think about this. The goal is not some perfect, all-encompassing model on day one. Nope. Instead, it's about creating what the source material calls a minimum viable EA baseline. Basically, a simple, structured snapshot of what you have right now. It's all about starting small to win big.
And that whole journey starts with the absolute foundation, an application catalog. You can think of it as the warm-up. Before we can even think about where we're going, we have to answer the most basic question of all. What applications do we actually have?
So let's make this real. Meet Sarah. She's an enterprise architect at a bank, and she is just drowning in overlapping apps, mysterious life cycles, and maintenance costs that are through the roof. But by building this one simple application catalog, she gets immediate clarity. Suddenly, she can see which apps are critical, which ones are redundant, and which ones just aren't pulling their weight for the business.
Okay, so with that foundation in place, we can start adding layers. And this is an iterative process, right? Each new layer adds a little more context, and it creates this richer, more powerful view of the enterprise. But, and this is the crucial part, it's done without overwhelming anyone along the way.
Let's see how this builds out. Layer 2 is all about ownership. We add two simple but really powerful things. Actors, so the people who are responsible for the application, and locations, like your data centers. All of a sudden, we're not just asking what, we're answering who owns it and where does it live. And that simple step creates accountability and some really vital infrastructure transparency. Next up is the execution layer. So by cataloging the servers or applications run on and then mapping the projects that are going to impact them, we unlock a whole new level of insight. We can now spot hidden risks, like, say, a critical app that's running on a server that's about to go end of life. This is absolutely essential for managing technical debt and for planning big changes without causing total chaos. And here, this is where we make that crucial connection to the business. In Layer 4, we link our applications directly to the business processes they support and the departments that own those processes. This is the moment IT stops being a black box and starts being a true partner to the business. You can finally draw a straight line from a piece of tech to the value it actually creates.
And finally, we get to Layer 5, data. By adding databases and application interfaces, we complete the picture. We can now trace how data actually flows across the entire landscape. For anyone who has to manage complex integrations or is worried about security and compliance, this level of visibility is an absolute game changer. So in 5 really focused steps, we've gone from a simple list of applications to this rich, multi-layered view of the entire enterprise. And what does that get you? It takes you from a state of chaos to one of profound clarity. And you know what? That clarity creates real, tangible business value. This slide really just sums up the payoff perfectly. For Sarah at the bank, creating those lifecycle recommendations led directly to reduced costs and much better governance. And for Tom Johnson, who was working in both retail and manufacturing, this approach delivered huge wins. He reduced technical debt, avoided costly production downtime, and he even freed up budget for actual innovation. This isn't theoretical stuff. These are real-world results.